I used to ask myself, how come that when Jesus Christ showed up on this earth, he compressed the 10 commandments, he summed it up into 2 commandments, that we should love God above all things and we should love our neighbors as we love ourselves. I used to think about that. And then it narrows down to that if you love God, you will be able to deal with any relationship. You will be able to, to handle any situation. You will be able to, to relate well with your fellow human beings, because the Bible made us to understand that God is love. So God is like our, when you are an car owner, let me put it this way. I'm thinking of an example. Let me just make this example. I don't know whether it passed, but at least this is what my mind can think of right now that I'm doing this video. If you are a car owner and in order to move this car, you need fuel in your car, and every now and then you stop at the filling station, the town station, to do what? To tank. You stop there to do what? To tank your car. I think if you will carry this my example now and put to where God is, then you will know that God is our fuel for love, and that is why you should love God above all things. You should have no other God except him, because he is love. He is our fuel for love, because if we don't have God, we don't know what is love, because he is the perfect example of love. For anybody who has come in contact with him, you will know that he is love. But then do not be deceived. His love doesn't, makes him to handle us well. When we misrule, he punishes us and brings us back to him. That is love, because if you love someone, when somebody misbehaves, you'll be able to speak out. You'll be able to speak out. When you go to the book of Corinthians, you will see there it's written, love is patient, love is not proud, love is not deceitful, and love is not selfish. That is what God is. Think about his, the best gift that he has ever given this world is the gift of his son on the cross of Calvary. When you think about that, then you know that God is like our what? Our filling station for love. He's there filling us with his love, and then we will now be able to relate well with our neighbors, and that is why it is given to us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Remember, it was not the other way around. It did not. The Bible did not say love yourself first before loving your neighbor. The Bible said love your neighbor as you love yourself. Meaning, when you have the love of God in you, when you know God, his spirit is full of love, his light is full of love, his appearance in your life is full of love, then you will be able to experience this love, feel this love, touch this love, and this love will come from inside you out and radiate like a light out to you, to the next person, to your neighbor. It narrows down to the saying, you cannot give what you don't have. And I put it to you, I ask a question. Can somebody who has never experienced love, who has never experienced love, who has never known love, who has never had anything to do with love in his or her life, give love? Can you give what you don't have? That is my wish. God bless you.